History, Unit 3 Review Number 2. Find the value of x. So, when I had a triangle, and we did this on a few sections ago, if I had x here, and let's make this a little bit smaller. So I have an x here, and I have, let's say, 30 and 70 degrees there. Then I have to find out what that is. What I had to use in order to do this was know that the sum of all the angles on the inside were equal to 180. So angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180. I'm going to use the same idea right here, use this concept, but on here. Thing that's going to be different though, let me change this. Thing that's going to be different is I can't use 180 because this is only for triangles. So this has how many sides is the first thing I'm going to be concerned about. So let me first move this out of the way. So let's shrink that. Alright, so shrink that. And I know that there are how many sides? 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just counting doesn't mean that it's congruent. So there's 5 sides altogether. So let's take those dashes off. So 5 sides altogether. So I know the formula is going to be looking like this. Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4 plus, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus angle 5 is equal to some number. We don't know what that is yet. So now you can see how it's related to the triangle angle sum theorem. So to find this angle, we got to do a little bit of side work. So let me go back to a red color. So we know that this is side work. So to find what this angle is, I'm going to have to use n minus 2 times 180 degrees. So n minus 2 times 180 is going to be the number of sides is your n. So n is number of sides. So we already counted that there were 5 sides. So I'm going to just plug in 5 for n minus 2 times 180. 5 minus 2 is going to be 3 times 180. 3 times 180 degrees would be 300 plus 240, so 540 degrees. Or you could work it out, and you would get 540. So this is going to be 540, so I'm going to put 540 right here. So now that I know my formula, all I have to do is plug in each one of these. Plug in x, plug in 137, and so on. So 137. So let's do that. X plus 137 plus 124 plus 124 here plus 131 is equal to 540. So we see that we have all of our angles here. So this is going to be, let's do some side work. So 137, 124, 124, and 131. If we add these 4 together, this is going to be 5, 9, 16. That's 4, 6, 8, 11, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 516, after I add all of these numbers together, plus x is equal to 540. So now if I minus 516 here, minus 516, we get 4, that's going to be 24 degrees, which is equal to x. Plug it back in, always make sure to plug it back in, because if we have something here besides just x, this doesn't actually represent your degrees. In this case, it does. So what I'm talking about is, say the problem, this is a different problem. Say if I had something like 3x here, I have to make sure to plug this x back in order to get the degrees. But in this case, I could stop right here, because when I plug it back in, I get 24 degrees. So let's erase this hypothetical problem, and I just took that x and I plug it back in this case, and it'll be 24 degrees.